opportunity for you to make your own explanation.
She should have been like, she can't explain anything because she knows.
She don't have to. He asked you.
That's the thing.
He asked you.
Martell, newsflash.
When she just
Martell, you guys are no longer joint at the hip.
The allegations that Martel Holt is making at this time are shaking Love and Marriage Huntsville to its very foundations. He is once again in the public eye. Fans are left wondering how much deeper the drama really goes in the most recent episode of Revelations, because he has made some explosive claims, particularly about Kimmy Scott.
You reckon you did?
Because I'm a dude. It's like dude code, and it's like we together. I'm not saying no.
And the way he is calling her out is leaving them. In his statement, Martell asserts that Kimmy is not as impartial as she seems to be, and that she has been playing both sides behind the scenes.
You after me. You smoking crack. You know she too, right? You still
that wasn't common.
And I saw it in person. I saw it in person. Ooh. You nasty.
However, is this merely Martell's attempt to shift blame away from himself, or does he have some basis in reality for his allegations? Let us dissect everything in detail. Never one to shy away from controversy, Martel Holt has never been one to shy away from it. After his affair with Melody Shari became public knowledge, the former real estate magnate, who had appeared to have everything under control with his ex-wife, has been going through a difficult period of time. The dissolution of his marriage, the decline of his business, and the damage to his reputation were all significant. As things became more complicated, Martell's personal life was laid bare for everyone to see, and the fans watched as the messy divorce unfolded with them. As a consequence of his actions, many individuals began to question his morals and character. As a consequence of this, his relationships with a significant number of the cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville declined. Kimmy Scott is currently being drawn into the drama that is unfolding. As opposed to other cast members who thrive in the chaos, Kimmy, who is married to Maurice Scott, has always made an effort to maintain her composure and remain above the fray. She is a nurse, a real estate agent, and a mother who makes an effort to avoid any major drama. However, her connections to the Scott family, particularly through her husband Maurice, have made her a central figure in the drama that is taking place on the show. Kimmy has frequently positioned herself as the voice of reason. She is another important piece in the puzzle that is Love and Marriage, even if she does not actively seek it out. Her connection to Martell and his ex-wife Melody through the Comeback Group makes her a key player in the story. Kimmy is not immune to the chaos that surrounds this group. And now, Martell is accusing her of being a part of the problem. He is calling her out, saying that she has been stirring the pot behind the scenes by playing both sides while pretending to be the peacemaker. Huntsville is the location of the conflict. For what reason is he making these accusations at this time? What precipitated this abrupt change in policy? According to Martell, the answer lies in the ongoing tension that exists within the cast, as well as the fact that he believes he has been portrayed as the antagonist for a considerable amount of time. It appears that Martell has been taking the brunt of the criticism for a significant portion of the drama. He claims that Kimmy has been fueling the fire, adding fuel to the flames, and influencing conversations that make him look even worse than he already does. However, he is now speaking out, and he is claiming that Kimmy has been doing all of these things. What is Kimmy's response to these questions? It is not uncommon for Kimmy to be involved in a contentious situation, and when her name is brought into the equation, she is not the type to back down quietly. She did not hold back when interviewed by Carlos King. She shared her thoughts on Martell's behavior, stating that he can be a nice person, but that he also has a darker side when it comes to his repeated mistakes. She did not hold back. If the same actions continue to occur, she made it abundantly clear that apologies are not going to mean much. According to Kimmy, although she did not mince her words, it is evident that she is not buying into Martell's attempt to shift the blame onto her. It is unreasonable for Martell to expect that people will forget his actions simply because he apologizes. However, Martell's accusations did not end there. Martell's problems are his own invention. Kimmy had been reluctant to admit publicly that she had been involved in the process of trying to bring his brother Mark onto the show. but he went on to say that she had been involved in the process. According to him, the Scott brothers, including Maurice, had been urging Mark to participate in the show until it was too late. It is possible that Martell will interpret this as Kimmy trying to stir up trouble, playing both sides of the argument, and influencing the dynamics of the group. There is a lack of consensus among fans regarding whether or not Martell is telling the truth. There are those who believe that Kimmy was in fact involved in the process of pressing for Mark's inclusion. Kimmy has made it abundantly clear that she will not allow Martell to drag her into his mess. Rather than reacting with online rants or engaging in a back and forth on social media, Kimmy has taken a much calmer and more collected approach. This is in contrast to the belief held by others that Martell is simply trying to deflect from his own mistakes. She confronted Martell's accusation head-on by sitting down with Carlos King and discussing it. She made the decision to maintain her composure and assert that Martell's issues are unrelated to her, rather than getting caught up in the drama that was unfolding. While other members of the cast may have participated in online debates or public arguments, Kimmy chose not to stoop to that level. She made it abundantly clear that she would not permit him to deflect the blame for his repeated mistakes onto her. There is no doubt that the accusations made by Martell have caused a rift between the two of them. Despite the fact that their relationship was never particularly strong, it appears that it has completely broken down at this point. From Martell's perspective, it appears that Kimmy has been playing both sides. Both Kimmy and Martell are now standing their ground and refusing to back down, but the drama does not end with Kimmy and Martell. Kimmy is refusing to take responsibility for his actions, which has completely destroyed the trust that existed between them. Other members of the cast are beginning to become involved in the mess as a result of their fallout. Kimmy Scott's husband, Maurice Scott, is not exactly by Martell's side at this difficult time. At this very moment, in point of fact, he has been publicly criticizing Martell for his comments, which demonstrate that the loyalty they once possessed is now a passing fad. Even Martell's ex-wife, Melody Shari, is moving away from the entire group. This is no longer just a fight between two cast members. It has turned into a full-blown war, with the group splitting into factions. She has made it clear that she believes no one had her back when she was dealing with Martell's betrayal, and now she is not interested in pretending that everything is okay. She has made it clear that she's not interested in pretending. Let's be honest and say that some of the cast members are attempting to avoid the chaos, so let's maintain our neutrality regarding love and marriage. It is impossible for Huntsville to last for an extended period of time. The tension is palpable, and fans are feeling the heat on social media. The fan base is split down the middle. Kimmy has, in fact, been playing both sides. According to some individuals who are supporting Martell, they believe that she has been manipulating situations behind the scenes in order to gain leverage. A large number of individuals, on the other hand, are of the opinion that Martell is merely attempting to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. Kimmy is being used as a scapegoat for his own mistakes, and they believe that he is the one doing the deflecting. Fans are posting their opinions on YouTube, where the debates are raging, and fans are posting their thoughts about the situation. Despite the fact that Martell may be messy, he does not always lie, according to the argument of one of the fans. Kimmy has always been strategic. On the other hand, another supporter responded by stating that Martell is the master of deflection and that he always places blame on others when things go wrong. People are passionately defending either Martell or Kimmy in the comment sections of these videos, while others are sitting in the middle, at a loss for what to believe. The comment sections are a complete and utter chaos. There was a flood of responses to the post that Urban Belle magazine made on Instagram about Kimmy's response. A supporter wrote that Kimmy should stop acting like she is unaware of what is going on behind the scenes, because she is aware of everything that is going on. Other people, on the other hand, took Kimmy's side and stated that Martell was simply upset because she does not allow him to get away with his typical patterns of behavior. The comment section is a battleground where individuals argue over who is telling the truth and who is misrepresenting the truth. According to the fans, even Lipstick Alley is participating in the drama by breaking down everything that is going on. One of the users posted that Martell has the intention of bringing down everyone along with him and Kimmy just so happens to be the next person he wants to take down. Others, on the other hand, are of the opinion that Kimmy was fully aware of what she was doing and that she is not as impartial as she puts forth the impression of being. Therefore, what is the reality? Is it possible that Martell has brought to light something that was worth mentioning, or is he simply stirring the pot in order to divert attention away from his own errors? On Love and Marriage, fans are eagerly watching and waiting for the next episode, and it is difficult to say that the lines have been drawn. The drama is only getting more intense. What will happen next? Who will emerge victorious? And who will be left standing at the conclusion of everything? Huntsville is going to drop in on the situation. Despite the fact that accusations are flying, alliances are shifting, and trust is being shattered, the drama is not even close to being over. It is only going to get wilder from here on out. Now is the time to fasten your seatbelts because the tea is still in the process of being brewed, and you won't want to miss next.